What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at some of the wars that we've been having in the mobile open here, 5v5 wars. We're also going to be talking about how Tribe Gaming is now recruiting, so stay tuned. Alright guys, for those of you who don't know, Tribe Gaming and WHF are in the same clan family, and WHF is now going all Town Hall 13, so Tribe Gaming is going to have two all Town Hall 13 clans. So if you're close to max Town Hall 13 and you think you have what it takes to join Tribe Gaming, the link will be in the description to our Discord, discord.me/WHF, where you can join our feeder clan, try out, see if you can hang with the top guys, see if you can work your way up into Tribe Gaming and join us. So definitely some big opportunities coming. You guys, if you want to join Tribe Gaming, now is the time. We got a ton of open spots, so go ahead and come over. You can apply on Discord. So for now though, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these wars that we've been having in the mobile open. Some of the replays already went away, but we still have 3 wars that we can look at. Let's take a look at this first one here against Golden X, where we did get the victory 13-9 in this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the triples here. First one is going to be by Nick, coming in with the mass E-Dragons on this one. Now, we don't normally do a whole lot of mass E-Drags, but this base was honestly just calling for it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the plan here. The reason this base was so good for E-Dragons, guys, is because of how compact it is. All the buildings are just right next to another building, so you can get some crazy good value with the chain, with the lightning chains here. So he's just going to do an early blimp to get the Town Hall, pull the CC, but nothing really comes out here. So he's going to go ahead. It just wasn't quite in range. I think the CC range is like that or something. So he's going to go ahead, use his King to funnel this side, Ice Golem and Queen to funnel this side, and then the E-Dragons just come in right through here. They're going to get so much value with the chain lightning here. Out come a bunch of archers from the CC now late in the attack. He's going to go ahead and poison them. I think it was like 15 archers and probably 2 Ice Golems or a Hound or something in there. That's not going to get pulled right now. So now the popping the Queen ability, she's going to beat on a wall, being useless as usual. But the E-Dragons are getting so much value, pushing through the core, now into the backside. He is going to freeze that air defense and the archer tower. And then again on the left side, freeze the scatter shot and the Inferno to keep his Royal Champ alive, because she gets so much value over here on this side of the base. That Royal Champ does so much work. Now she's going to come over here toward the Tesla farm, but she's going to get stuck because of a bunch of ground skellies, so she's going to end up going down. Could have used his last freeze there to keep her alive, but he doesn't need it. He has so many dragons up, he can just swag the last freeze here. So ton of dragons. There's a troll Tesla at 3, but it's not going to make a difference at all. He had plenty of time on this one for the dragons to go all the way through the trash ring of the base and clean it all up. He did have a minion over here for 9 o'clock, which actually ended up saving him, because it would have been a time fail if the dragons had to go to the Tesla and back to the dark storage. But because of that minion, they only had to go back over for the Tesla. So that's going to be a nice triple there by Nick. Good base identification. You know, we don't always like doing spammy attacks, but when the base just calls for it, you got to do it. So this next triple here is going to be by SLS on this base. Now he's coming in with the Queen Charged Hogs, with a Yeti Bomb as well. Now the Yeti Bomb is going to come over here and get this Inferno Tower on the left side. Now look how much crazy good value he gets out of this Yeti Bomb. It's going to get so many defenses. It pops right here in the Scattershot Inferno compartment. They're going to get the Royal Champ, those Yetis are, under the Rage, and these Yeti Mites are going to get so much value. They split perfectly. They get the Inferno, they get this entire row of defenses, they get the Scattershot, they get the Warden platform. I mean, they also got the Royal Champ. It's just crazy how much value that Blimp got with just a Blimp and a Rage. So now he's dropping the Queen. She's going to kill the CC here. It is a triple Ice Golem, so it's going to freeze her up for quite a while. Going to stagger the healers on the left side of her, just because he wants her to walk this way and into the Town Hall. I believe he is going to be using his BK to make the funnel for her, just to make sure that she has nowhere to go but straight in for the Town Hall. There goes the BK, dropping him nice and early. Now the Queen's stepping up. She's going to get this mortar and then move in toward the Town Hall. The dark storage is going to stall her up for a few seconds, but that's okay. Queen's going to go in, and there's not going to be a whole lot on her while she's taking out that Town Hall. So he hasn't even had to use any spells yet, except for that initial Rage on the Yeti Bomb portion of the attack. Gonna have to pop King ability here. He's going to make the rest of the funnel. Queen's pushing in on the back side of this Town Hall now. He's just now going to have to drop his first Rage here pretty soon. Make sure that Queen stays nice and healthy, topped off on HP. Finally loses a healer to a Sam. That air sweeper is going to annoy his healers a little bit here. He's going to keep pushing them back, so he's just going to go ahead and pop the queen ability here. Elects to not use any of his free spells yet, although he is going to need a free spell pretty soon, except he saved that poison for the queen, so that's going to help out a ton. Now he's coming in with the hogs from the top side of the base, Warden and Royal Champ right in behind. He needs to get his cleanup wizards down right away. Notice how he always does that. Cleanup wizards down. You don't wait until the hogs are done with defenses to get your cleanup wizards down, guys. You got to get them down super early, or else you're gonna time fail. Now the hog's pushing through. He already used his Warden ability, and he's just healing them up as they go. Royal Champ's gonna take out the enemy king here. The healers switch off to the hogs because that queen went down, so the healers are going to get a ton of value on these hogs, keep them topped off at full health over here as they hit the tornado trap and as they push into this Tesla farm here on the back end. That Royal Champ ability going to do some massive damage on those Teslas there. Hogs are going to kill all these skellies, and it's just clean up from here, guys. Nice easy triple by SLS. Beautiful plan. That blimp got so much value at the beginning of the attack, guys. I mean, an entire Inferno compartment, another entire row of defenses, the Royal Champ, the CC pool, pathing for the Queen Walk. I mean, just beautiful, beautiful job with the blimp there, getting a ton of value. We'll go ahead and fast forward through the rest of that cleanup. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the last attack from this war. This one was by Rigo himself, coming in with the Queen Charge Lolo, guys. Rigo has been making Queen Charge Lolo work at Town Hall 13 a lot lately. He's been doing it on almost every attack, and he's having a lot of success. We're going to look at actually a few of his attacks today. So he's going to be coming in, starting with the queen on this bottom left side over here at 7 o'clock. She's going to be pushing in. His ultimate goal here is to charge in for the town hall and then Lolo the rest of the base. So that's what he's going to be doing here. There is a Tesla farm at 6 o'clock that kind of throws him off guard, but he's going to be able to just get it with a few balloons here. Now that Tesla does lock onto his healer, but the queen's going to get it down just in time. He's going to use another Coco Loon here because he thinks there's probably another Seeking Air Mine, and he was right. Really nice job there by Rigo. She's going to keep walking over here to the right. He still hasn't lost any healers yet because he's used those Coco Loons really efficiently. Now he's going to use the king over here to make the funnel on the right side while he wall breaks in for the town hall so queen can go right in. She's going to get distracted on the CC here. He is going to finally lose a healer to a Seeking Air Mine, but it's going to be alright. He still has 4 of them up. King's going to go inside, get this AD, keep walking this way and make the pathing here for his queen. He's not going to drop the poison spell right away. He's going to save it for later because all it would do right now is save him a few seconds. If you don't use the poison on those ice golems, it does slow her down a bit, and it's going to take her a little bit longer to kill them, but you can use the poison elsewhere, and it might be more efficient as long as you're not worried about time failing. It's definitely more efficient to use the poison elsewhere, like on the queen or on skelly traps. He uses another loon there and picks up another Seeking Air Mine, so it's like already 4 or 5 Seeking Air Mines that were over here on this side of the base that he's already found. So obviously JD9 here was expecting this kind of attack. There goes the 5th one right there, another Seeking Air Mine. He does rage the wall breakers to make sure he gets that second layer break because he wants queen to get this town hall and then bounce back over here this way and keep getting some more really good value. But he doesn't actually end up needing it. He's going to use his stone slammer over here on the bottom right side. He does have a dragon in it to help kill the enemy queen. He's going to freeze the scatter shot and the eagle. Warden and the rest of the Lolo moving in from the top side of the base. Notice how he had a group here come in, the stone slammer with the dragon, and then he has this main push of Lolo troops coming in from this side with the Warden, and then another group here from the 12 o'clock side to go for that Inferno Tower. Unfortunately, that 12 o'clock group got picked off, so they're going to have to eventually reroute over here, but the pups are going to take out that Inferno before they get absolutely demolished by that red bomb. He did use his Royal Champ over here on this side of the base and try and get some good value. They picked off an AD and some other defenses. Now he's pushing through the rest of the base, saves his Warden ability for the very end here, for the loons to do cleanup on this Royal Champ. Really funny there. He didn't actually end up really needing the Warden ability, didn't get a ton of value from it. Should have used it probably way earlier when there were still like 20 or 30 loons alive instead of only like 10 on the backside. But still, a nice overkill here by Rigo, showing you guys that Queen Charge Lolo is definitely still possible if you do it right. You just charge the town hall, big Lolo for the rest. You need to save a couple of freezes for those scatter shots because they do a ton of damage to your loons. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the next war we had on that day against Team Queso here, guys. We pulled off the victory again, 13 to Team Queso's 11. So we can take a look at a few attacks here. This is going to be my attack on Ghost, guys. So I came in with the Queen Charged Hogs here. I've been having a lot of success with Queen Charged Hogs lately. Just completely destroying bases. As long as it's executed right, it's hard to fail right now. Usually the only times I'm failing with Queen Charged Hogs is when I do something wrong mid-attack, because honestly I feel like I can, a lot of the guys in Tribe, we've been able to come up with some really good Queen Charged Hog plans on almost every base right now. I think it's really hard to build against it in the current meta. There's just usually a way you can do it correctly with a blimp to get nice pathing, early pathing for the queen, and just have her charge a nice section of the base and just hog the rest, especially against these bases that have the open channels in the middle, and we're still seeing a lot of them, guys. I don't think that's going to be meta anymore. A month or two from now, people are going to start figuring it out. You don't want to put these open channels in the middle of your base anymore, because honestly, we're just taking advantage of them every single time. We just use a blimp to create pathing for the queen so she can walk into the channel from one side, and then you just hog the other side. And there's always 1/4 of the base that's still left up at the end, but that's where the queen and the hogs on the back end all meet up, and they're going to take out that last quarter of the base. And so it's not even that hard, because you don't even need wall breakers or anything. All you have to do is use the blimp to funnel one side of the queen, the king to funnel the other side of the queen. She's going to go right into the channel, and then you can just hog the other L shape of the base. As long as you keep your queen alive, you have your blimp get a ton of good value. It's going to work almost every time, as long as you execute it right, Use your free spells where you need to. So here, I'm going to go ahead and pop the queen ability, sending in all the hogs with the Royal Champ over here on this side of the base. King was doing some weird stuff, beating through a wall there, trying to go into the middle, but that's alright. He's going to actually stay alive and do quite a bit of cleanup here. So I'm keeping queen alive with these free spells on the eagle and scattershot. Now that's a dual purpose heal spell right there, because it's freezing the eagle, so that eagle's not going to be messing with my hogs, and it's also freezing the scattershot, which was doing a ton of damage to my queen alongside these 2 expos. So she's going to stay alive because of that free spell. The hogs are also going to stay alive. They're not going to get completely demolished by that eagle because of the free spell. So I've been taking 2 free spells on almost every attack lately, guys, and I advise you to do the same. Those free spells are really good flex spells. You can use them on the queen charge, you can use them on the back end, you can use them anywhere, and they do get a ton of value. Now these hogs and everything are going to be pushing through with the Royal Champ, finishing up on this 12 o'clock side of the base, just like we said earlier. That's kind of where all the magic happens at the end. You create all the good pathing for the initial half of the base, then you can hog that half, and then everything just kind of meets up on the back end half. And as long as you have a ton of troops still alive, it's going to end up working out. So this one was a nice plan here, nice triple with the Queen Charged Hogs. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the other 2, though, that we had in this war. Number 4 here, this one's going to be by Rigo again, doing, guess what, again, the Queen Charged Lolo. So he's been making this work. We have seen this base before in the past, but we didn't hit it with Queen Charged Lolo before. I think last time we did like a Queen Charged Miners, but Rigo's going to say, screw that. He's going to come up with a completely different plan. He wants to do the Queen Charged Lolo on this one. He's also going to enter on a different side of the base. Excuse me. So he's going to use the Royal Champ super early at 12 o'clock. She's going to take out this entire 12 o'clock section, including the Inferno Tower, which is huge, because he wanted to get that out of the way. That was his plan. These Teslas pop up, kind of throw him off guard a little bit, but the Royal Champ still gets all the value she needed to get, and then some. She did get the Inferno, and she also got like 3 of the 5 Teslas. Queen kills a 4th Tesla, and there's still a 5th one up here. So he gets the CC pool with the wall break. King's going to make the funnel on the bottom side here. Queen's going to take a while to kill this witch, and then both ice golems, it's going to take her a few seconds. She's going to get frozen. So we'll go ahead and skip through some of that. Queen's eventually going to take out the town hall here. He still has 2 wall breakers, so we'll see if he can get the second layer break here. It's going to be a nice one if he does. Queen's going to get frozen, then she's going to step up for this town hall. There is a ground expo and a warden platform on her, so he's going to have to rage up really quickly just to keep Queen alive. She gets really low on HP, and he does end up having to pop the ability there. Unfortunate. He's going to try to use a Coco Loon here, save some of his healers in case there's any Seeking Air Mines, but it's not going to do much. Those wall breakers do end up targeting the warden compartment instead of the eagle compartment, but it's still going to get some good value here. Queen's going to go onto the enemy queen, kill her, then she's going to step up for the CC and the platform here. And then she's going to end up beating a wall. So she's going to go in for the eagle for the second layer break anyway. She just has to do it herself, and it's going to take about an extra 5 or 6 seconds. But eventually she's going to get in here, target the wizard tower, and then target the eagle, which is really nice. He's going to go ahead and rage her again to make sure she stays alive. She's just going to get so much value. Push into the core here. She's going to break another wall and just keep on going. Keep on going through. She's going to be able to get these sweepers, the expo, the Royal Champ, this AD on the back end. She's going to get so much value. And then from there, he's just loloing around the base like this. It's going to be a nice, easy L shape. Both scatter shots on the back end that he has to, those are the only scatter shots that he has to worry about. Whoa, that's both of them on the back end. So he hasn't had to use a whole lot of freezes yet for the Lolo portion. He still has a Hound pushing through over to this back end 80 that's going to hopefully tank both scatter shots here. That right side scatter is tanked onto his Queen. The left side is tanked over here on this balloon. Now the main group of balloons are getting over toward these scatter shots, which is when he's going to save the Warden ability for. He pops the Warden ability here over the scatter shots and uses his last haste going into this last group of defenses. And look at that. He still has like 15 balloons up, maybe more. And he's going to swag that freeze on the clan castle. Gonna be a triple here by Rigo on Team Queso. Nice Queen Charge Lolo there. I'm telling you guys, Queen Charge Lolo, it might still be a thing. I think it's going to be a thing unless people find a way to defend it, especially now that everybody's starting to use the single target Infernos. I think we're going to start seeing Queen Charge Lolo again, guys. I don't think it's completely dead. So one more attack here that we're going to look at. This one's going to be by Nick on Nemesis of Team Queso here. Let's take a look at what he does on this one. It's going to be a Queen Charge Hybrid. So you guys are getting to see everything today. Queen Charge Hogs, Queen Charge Hybrid, Mass E-Dragon, Queen Charge Lolo. I mean, we're making everything work right now. It's hard to build a base against everything, so we're finding a way to take down each of these bases in the mobile open. So he got the early CC pool and set a funnel with some balloons over here on this 5 o'clock side. Now he drops the Queen at 6. She's going to kill the CC and start stepping up over here toward the Town Hall again with the open compartment. Now the ultimate goal here is to use his Queen, set up some pathing, and then use his King to funnel the other side, and then just hybrid right in between. So that's the plan here. He's going to send the King down this way, Queen charge the Town Hall here, and then just hybrid right in between. Queen's going to get so much value, again, because of these open channels in the middle of the base. Queen can just keep on walking and just go on forever and get so much value as long as you keep her alive. She's going to kill the Ice Golem here that didn't get pulled earlier from the CC. King got a ton of value walking the edge of the base here. He does have a siege barracks on this attack, so he's going to get that extra P.E.K.K.A. and a bunch of wizards to go around the edge of the base here. And now he's going to be able to hybrid right through here. Send all his miners, hogs, warden, road champ. They're going to get a ton of value. He does use a free spell here on the Expo and the enemy Queen, just to make sure his Queen stays nice and full on health, as she can now move around the right side of the base, take out the enemy champ here under a rage spell, and keep getting value over here in this channel. She can walk this way. Now the hybrid pushing through here, out comes some late max hogs from his CC. He already popped the warden ability. There is a Tesla farm that pops over here on the top side of the base, right over here, but his max hogs are going to go take that out. He freezes the Inferno and the scatter shot because they were doing a ton of splash damage, and then he heals over the Inferno tower. Everything pushing through. He's got a ton of hogs up, still a ton of miners up. Royal champ full health with her ability. Luckily Queen is down here still alive, tanking the scatter shot. Now she's going to be able to take it out. So the hogs and the miners never even had to worry about the scatter shot. The hogs are finally starting to die out here, but he still has a Royal champ with a lot of HP and an ability, and Queen going around. As long as Royal champ can take out this Inferno tower, it's GG. Queen's going to be able to finish off the rest of the base, but he still has like 10 or more miners alive, still has the Royal champ with her ability. Queen still has her ability. Overall, a super good attack here by Nick. Very nice plan. Knowing exactly what kind of path the Queen would take there. A little risky, but as long as you make the funnel there, it's nice, and it worked out really well for Nick here, who got the triple. So that's going to be it. That's going to be all the replays in this video, guys. We did get the win there on Golden X and Team Queso. We did end up losing to One Hive in the next round. You can see that war on Clash with Eric's channel, actually, if you guys want. So I recommend you go watch that. But that's going to be all the replays for this video, guys. If you want to see more mobile open action from me, let me know, because we just started Phase 2, the Phase 2 Cups. We're going to be getting into Phase 3 pretty soon, which is going to be a double elimination tournament, so I can definitely record some of that. But other than that, guys, remember Tribe Gaming is recruiting now, so if you want to join the Tribe Gaming WHF family, link's going to be in the description. All you need is Discord, be close to max Town Hall 13, and be good at tripling bases. So that's going to be it for today. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.